Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome on in if you're new. Wish you a very, very happy new year. I know that I don't come on camera often, but it's new year 2024. Just wanted to pop over and say hi and show you my face, that this is how I look like. Probably have not been on camera for more than a year and a half or maybe 2 years. So if you saw me, I had really short hair, and this is how wild I look now. So 2023 has been a difficult year for me personally. Absolutely havoc. Everything turned upside down, but you and I are here. So pat yourself on the back. Welcome to New Beginnings. Today's video is going to be looking at the energies for January, and I am going to go for each sign. So we're going to draw tarot, and I'll pop in if the new moon and full moon have a significant impact for your sign. I will call that out, and if the cards show it. So we'll get going with that. And I don't know why my camera is blinking in and out, but we'll keep rolling. I will minimize myself and take you to the cards view. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the sign of Capricorn, since this is your month and birthday anyway. So let's hop on over and look at the cards over here. All right, Capricorn, just, cleansing the space. Starting with the new Palo Santo stick, and this is just like going. So hopefully we're cleansing out the energies for 2023, and let's look at what January has for you. So Capricorn, first of all, happy birthday, or belated happy birthday, as the case may be. So let's look at the overarching energies for the month of January. We have, a higher view, and I'll bring the cards closer as we need them, but let's get going. I hope you like my cozy setup. I don't know why my face camera keeps kicking out, but guys, this is why I don't do face. Well, you got two, we'll take them. We got abundance. I am a Capricorn sun, by the way, if you did not know. I'm a Scorpio rising and a Capricorn sun, so I'm always curious. So you got abundance, you got protection, and then a last oracle card. You're getting twos. What's going on? High honor and main male. All right, so this could be a career opportunity. Well, I'll keep him here if you want to look at his pretty face. There we go. I'm in a mood, guys. I'm in a mood. So let's see. Capricorn, this is looking very interesting. We have some words here, some word cues, and a lot of visuals, of course. For me, what's standing out is there's definitely a career momentum here. And the reason I say that, the new moon is also in your first house. It is new beginnings. You are the house of work. You're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn always rewards hard work. So there's definitely, Capricorn is the most hardworking sign. And it's something you signed up for. Okay, that's a whole other story, and when I wonder why I signed up for these things, but hey, you're not alone. So Capricorn sun, I do see high honor, I do see a higher view, I see protection, abundance, I see main male. Okay, so definitely there is a new opportunity for you. If you're setting new intentions, if you're starting a new business, if you're starting a new job, or whatever new you want to do, plant the seeds on the 12th. So I know the new moon is on the 11th in your sign, but new moon is when there is no light. Okay, so intention setting 101, you always set the intention the day after, when there's light, when there's a little crescent moon, because the moon is sleeping when you're setting your intentions. So do it when the moon is starting to wake up. Okay, so anything around career, around your passions, around what your goals are, go ahead and set that intention, because something seems to be coming in that's going to make you very happy. It's going to provide you the support that you wish to create in your life. Okay, Capricorn, so we have the Knight of Cups, so some sort of offer. Let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I am telling you, Queen. King of Wands. We have, we got two. Okay, and then bottom deck energy, look, you got the High Priestess. So you're going to see this coming, and again, the moon is emphasized here. The High Priestess has a very strong gut feeling about it. Also, if you have felt that things have not been moving forward, now is when the momentum is going to pick up. And the reason for that is like a lot of planets were sleeping. Even Mercury was sleeping, Jupiter was sleeping, Uranus is still sleeping, probably is going to wake up at the end of the month. So maybe the full moon at the end of the month is what's going to be crazy and pop something up. Let me see. That's going to be in Leo, which is going to be your 8th house. So commissions, bonuses, contracts, financing, sales, or money from partners, money from, I don't know if I would put the lottery. Lottery is more the 5th house. So money other than your base salary is going to start flowing in towards the end of the month. What we're seeing over here, I do see abundance, clarity. I do see an offer coming in. There is more options for you than you can see right now. Okay, and this is also because, starting 3rd week of January, most planets, almost all planets, are going to go direct. Okay, Saturn is already direct, if I'm not wrong, but check on Astrology with that. But with the planets going forward, things are going to start opening up, and you're going to start seeing momentum, especially around the 3rd week of January is when it's going to really feel like things are going, because Uranus wakes up. So just watch for your energies, watch for the opportunities around you, be open to opportunities I feel that you haven't really visualized yet. Okay, so something is definitely coming in. You're going to be, I like the Queen of Pentacles with the protection card because she literally looks like she's sitting there, right? So you're going to be able to create that abundance for you. Stay in the spirit. I really like seeing this energy. Look at the Queen. She is so happy. She's just like glowing, literally glowing, right? So stay in this energy, tap into your intuition. It is a Queen card, and you also have the King, okay? So this is the month where you'll be able to balance your yin and your yang and kind of just go with what excites you. That's going to be your lever. And when you go with something with so much genuine energy and excitement, obviously it's going to grow. Obviously it's going to bring you the high honor, okay? So far, I think your intuition is very important. Look, there's even like so many wands over here, more major arcanas. This is really saying tap into your creativity. Something that you've been wanting to really work on will start moving, but you have to put the energy. You have to be, it's all fire. Look at that, fire, 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 and then we have the cups. So it is, fire and water creates steam. So it's going to be some hot, steamy opportunity, whatever that looks like to you. And I apologize, I don't know why my camera keeps flickering. So if that keeps happening, I may turn it off after all this work. Okay, so let's get you some advice from your guides. Let's see what planetary or universal advice really is there for you for the month of January. My beautiful Capricorn, you have, look at that, dignified. And I'm getting 2 cards from this for everyone. You have dignified, strength. So as I said, Saturn is already direct. Most planets are dignified because they're all going direct. Just wait till, Uranus is the, I really associate with Uranus. He's the rebellion, okay? Or the rebel. He's the one, if you look him up, he's the one who always sits sideways among all the planets. Everybody's looking forward, someone's leaning to the right, to the left, and this guy's like completely on its side. That's how rebellious Uranus can be. And when Uranus goes direct, it's in Taurus. So what house is that for you? Let's see. Where is Taurus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? Yes, it's your 5th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th house. Ooh, that could even mean romance or business, by the way. So when that goes direct, watch for that. And then you have the moon again with the high priestess and the moon coming out. So listen to your intuition. Also, the moon emphasizes cycles. So there is a close of an old cycle and beginning of new. And then you finally have, again, more moon energy, water energy, Pisces, it says sensitized. So in terms of the advice from spirit, from universe, it's like really like stay close to your intuition, be open to it, and also like stay very much in your power. Okay, that is important. Stay in your fire, stay in your power so you can harness these energies, but there is a new beginning coming for you, Capricorn. All right, I'll see you next month. Take care. Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Wish you a very happy new year. Let's look at what January holds for you. We're going to touch a little bit on if they come up, the new moon and the full moon for you. But let's see what is the overarching energy for you this month, January 2024. We're finally here. We have smoke and mirrors. Very interesting energy. Ooh, this is coming from your new moon, because new moon is on the 11th of January and it is happening in your 12th house, in your house of your psyche, of your thought patterns, of your almost like it's like the hidden house, okay, what goes on in our mind. And with the smoke and mirrors coming out, there's like a cycle ending, because new moons talk about something new, which means the old has ended and we're starting something new. So there might be a lot of, I'm sensing with purity coming out over here, a lot of relief for you, okay? Aquarius, if things have been heavy, if things have been a little dense, that's gonna start, I mean, especially with the purity, it's just gonna, I feel like it's gonna start lightening up. Lightening up, well, you're Aquarius, you're ruled by lightning. Look at that, 11 is showing up. You are house 11 in astrology, so 11 right there, and then we see 777, sudden wealth. So this is looking really good. Let me see, your full moon is on the 25th and it's in your 7th house, which is the house of others. And I apologize if I keep cutting out. I mean, I don't do on-camera readings. It's just like too many settings and setup for me to figure out. So if I keep cutting out, I apologize for that. But just look at the cards. What I'm guessing over here is there is opportunity coming from partners, from other people. The full house or full moon is in the house opposite of you, so it's from others. And with the sudden wealth coming out, it's possible a sudden partnership. Well, if the words come out of my mouth, they come out. You're meant to hear them. There could be a sudden windfall from a partnership, okay, or something that you had worked on before. It may have felt stressful, but finally you start to see the fruits of that labor. That's the type of energy that's coming through for you, Aquarius. And smoke and mirrors is like you have a very strong intuition. Do trust that. Do see beyond the surface. You already do that very well. I mean, you are a very spiritual house with the 11th house, but because the moon has been passing through your 12th house, it may have been a little bit heavy mentally speaking, like just stress overall. That's what's clearing up. And if money has been on your mind, it's clearly showing us that the money issues are going to start clearing up this month. Also remember, look at that 5 of Swords coming out. This is the energy I'm picking up over here. So this is what you're closing out, Aquarius. And what helps the most, if you get in that vibration, if you get in that mood and say, I just don't want this anymore. I can't feel this heavy anymore, right? And the moment you do that is when you start opening up the energies, you start changing your vibration, and that's when things start falling into place. Look at her. I literally felt like, just like, I've had enough. This is what you're doing. So maybe the emotions have gotten really heavy. The 6 of Cups is showing us that there are people, there are connections around you, and even if it's a pet, that can help you get out of this energy. So to create some change for you, you have the Hermit, and then let's get you final card. You have the Star, wishes coming true, and this is your major arcana, Aquarius. I'm telling you, there is a shift in the energies, and let's look at the bottom deck energy. Yep, absolutely, 9 of Wands. So you have felt very heavy. You have felt like things have not been moving forward, and hey, you, me, both, and I don't know how many other people, right? It's just been very heavy overall. So what January is showing us is like, look, your wishes are going to come true, and this coming right under your sudden wealth card, under purity. Keep working on yourself, all the hard work, all the shadow work that you've been doing. And what is shadow work? Is like going within and seeing, okay, what do I really want? What is holding me back? What pulls me down? Expectations. Are these our own expectations, or are these expectations that we think others have of us, and that weighs it down? So that's the type of questions, like doing that sort of self-discovery. With the Hermit showing here, you've been doing a lot of self-discovery, a lot of self-analysis, I would say. And there I go again, chopping it in and out. But that cycle is ending now, okay, Aquarius. And with the full moon being in your 7th house towards the 3rd week of January, I would also say if there are friends who want to come in, if they are acquaintances, if there are people who just want to hang out with you, do it this month, okay? I know it's you know, when we're healing, it is very important to be in our own solitude, and I applaud you for that. It's not an easy journey, but it is time to come out now. That's what I'm getting for you, Aquarius, okay? Because it's not being submerged in your emotions, rather it's like finding your roots and like just finding your strength and rising to it, okay? So let's see what advice we have for you from Spirit, from the universe. We'll draw 3 cards here. First up, we have the Sun, the source. You have the source. Oh, this is so beautiful. So sunny times ahead, okay? And I'm going to put that right over smoke and mirrors. You have Ceres, which is nurture. That's a very important asteroid. Let's get you the last one and then I'll explain them. Scorpio, investigate. So I feel, even though you do not get any Scorpio energies, but we do have water energies. Excuse me, over here. With these common advice is saying, okay, you have to, first of all, come out of your cocoon. I say that with much love, and I need to hear that too, right? But things are gonna get really bright from here on out. It is important to listen to your body, to listen to your mind with Ceres. Ceres is an asteroid who teaches us about nurturing ourselves. She's nature herself, but you cannot give fruits to others if you're not taking care of your own tree. That is your vessel, your body, okay? So do what you need to do, maybe spending time in nature, of course, duh. We always say that when we look at the cards, but really it does look like sunshine and getting out and being by the water may do you a lot of good, okay, Aquarius? And then you have the Scorpio energy, which is a deep in energy. Investigate means, again, doing that shadow work that I was talking about. So whatever I love it when the cards follow the messages that I'm getting and I'm conveying, but it's like, listen to yourself. If you need to do some reflection, if you want to do journaling, go out in nature and do it. And do it by the ocean, by the lake, by a stream, whatever. But if you can get out and harness that, it helps you channel physically that energy from within to out. Okay, so I think there's a certain angle when I move, it does it. So I'm not going to move or try not to move. It's very hard. But that's what I'm hearing. It's because right now it's all stuck here in the head. If you can journal it, if you can take it out, you can physically move the energy from within, trapped within your body, to take it out and to a surface. And then it's up to you, if you want to like keep it, if you want to, I don't know, burn it later safely. Please do these things safely. But it's the whole point with Scorpio coming out over here is like, there is something that is deep rooted within you. It's just time to dig it out and take it out and just release it and heal it and come into this very beautiful, hopeful, healing energy of the star that you are. Okay? Have a fabulous month, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pisces. Happy New Year. Let's look at what January energies are coming out for you this month. Let's see. We have a Grand Symphony. Very beautiful. I have never seen this card before. Look at that. There's a trumpet, and of course, this is also a trumpet, but they look like those gramophone speakers. So something is going to be loud. There's going to be a Grand Symphony. This is a big month for you, Pisces. Let's see. So the new moon is happening. I'm just checking my notes. For you in Capricorn, which is your 11th house. So friends, community, your passions, online endeavors. And then the full moon towards the end of the month is in your 6th house. So work, day-to-day work related. Interesting. This could be just spending time with people because I feel like there's some announcements coming your way. Let's see. Let's see what else comes through. So next up, we have patience. Okay, Pisces. So that's what I feel like. There's something brewing in the universe. I will find out. I will try to find out what it is. But this is also like, I know we do not like the patience card. No one does. But there is something brewing for you. We have courthouse coming out over here. So if there's a contract, if there's something that you've been waiting on to get resolved for a while, that may be coming through. And then we have a wealthy man. Ooh, all right. So we like that. So for overall energies of the month, what we're seeing over here is like there is a finale. There was a sort of a finale. There's probably this could also be a promotion for some of you, what I'm hearing. But this is something that you've been working on for a while. And of course, it could be a literal contract, courthouse situation where you've been waiting for a contract to be finalized, a decision to be made, something to be finalized. That is, you're going to finally see the, the energies of it, or the hints, or like forward momentum. Of course, this is the month when all planets are going forward, so you're going to start seeing some of that as well. But with the wealthy man, it's could be a partner, but it could, for me, it's more like the energy you want to emulate. Okay, so by wealthy means like just feeling very secure, feeling very stable. So if you put that energy out there, that's what you're going to attract. But drop a comment on what this announcement, what this great symphony is, what's coming to a culmination, or something is really happening. So let's see, we have the Seven of Cups. I like that. This is the opportunity card. Dreams, so keep dreaming. We have the Death and Rebirth. That's what I feel like. There's something big happening for you. And again, if you've been in this situation, it could be a divorce hearing, it could be property, it could be any other partnership, business partnerships. That hardship seems to be ending this month. And we have the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and then last but not the least, we have the Two of Cups. Look at that. Okay, so coming into union, because this card came up, I'm going to show you what I saw. Okay, let's see, bottom deck energy, we do have your energy showing up, so stay in your power. But with this, I want to go back and see, look at the bottom deck energy. So the Two of Cups and the marriage. So again, does not have to mean literal marriage or a romantic partnership, but it does mean a contract with another person. Okay, so this could mean that you're finally able to actually move forward into a connection, if that's what you've been thinking about. They're very clear with these two cards showing up over here. There's a very clear indication of fruitful partnerships for you, Pisces, this month. Something that's like, literally meant to be, and it's going to be a perfect complement to you. There's also a lot of recognition, because Three of Pentacles is when three people or 2 to 3 people get together and create something together. This could also be expanding your family. So take it as it fits, but there is some announcement, there is some revelation that is coming forward your way. And yes, it's going to feel like, gosh, it's been forever. But yeah, so many planets have been sleeping. But as I said, by 3rd week of January, all planets are direct for the next 3 months. So do what you want to do, set your intentions, do whatever, okay? Don't hold back. This is the time to set I would say what I'm hearing is old wounds. Let them be. Let them just, create their scar tissue and get stronger. And I think I said this a long time ago in one of my readings where I don't think I have any scars right now, but I think in that reading I did show, the scar tissue, it hardens. Yeah, it may look different from the rest of the skin, but it hardens, and believe it or not, it's actually stronger than the surrounding skin. So what that just shows us is like, what doesn't kill me make me stronger. Okay, so here what I'm hearing for you is like, let the scar tissue form over a wound that you have been nursing for a while. Just stop picking at it. Just sounds gross, but we do it. Okay, stop picking at it, stop looking at it, stop thinking about it. It is time to shut that door. Why it happened, we will never know, whatever the situation is, but and why me, just get out of that. We'll never be able to solve those things, because we kind of planned it all out from a much higher perspective. We rewrote our birth chart, which is bizarre, and I would find my higher self and fight with her. So again, trying to make it light. Okay, things have been heavy, But the point is, whatever happened happened. You can't touch it. You can't go back and change it. You can't do anything about it. The energy is like, now what? It is a grand symphony. Okay, it is time to dream big. It is time to open up and go see, okay, if I look away from the past and I look at where I am, what would I like to do? Okay, Pisces, this is big. Probably the grand symphony is your mindset completely changing, because I'm getting very powerful energies for you. So let's get your advice. Ooh, getting goosebumps over here. We have Uranus change, and I'm laughing because the previous two signs I was telling them how Uranus is going direct at the end of the month, probably either 25th or 28th, somewhere after the full moon. And let me see, Taurus is 1, 2, 3, third house. So this Uranus energy, the sudden change is happening in your community, in your day-to-day routine, not routines, but neighborhood, commute, messaging, emails, colleagues, siblings, cousins, uncles, aunts, nieces, whatever, nephews. It's a very busy house, and that's where this change is happening. So your day-to-day is gonna start looking very different, Pisces. So just open up to that change. We have Mars. I love that. So motion, forward motion. As we said, things have been heavy. They've been stuck. They're gonna start moving forward. So go with the flow. Do harness the energy, I guess, this one. We get 2 for you. We have 7th house. Again, the relationship. And again, look at the hands coming up. You have the 2 of Cups. You have the hands, 7th house. And then we also saw the marriage card, which again, can be marriage or can be partnerships as well coming forward. And then we have the 4th house, home. So home, family. Maybe for some of you, this could be a blended family opportunity coming through, if that's what you're looking for. But what the advice here is, like, move with the change, especially with Mars and Uranus coming up together. Go ahead and make those changes that you've been waiting to make. The energies are now potent, and then you can create your own grand symphony. Really big month for you, Pisces. All right, have a great one. I'll see you in the next one. Hi Aries, Happy New Year. Welcome to your January reading. Let's see what the overarching energies are for you. Okay, this one came out for Pisces. I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to draw you another one because it came out just for the sign before you, just to rule out any errors. But Grand Symphony, it's a big month. It's something big happening. And then you have the land between. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Almost reminds me of the Avatar floating mountains. You know, they're magical mountains. Very interesting. So we're going to keep both of these for you. It's almost like you're finally able to bridge a gap over. And this could have been like, maybe like the path suddenly opens up this month. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's see what else we have for you, Aries. We have change. Yes. We have change coming through. And then, ooh, this deck does not want to shuffle. What's up with that? Let's see. We have the pathway. Look, I said that word. Thank you, Spirit. I love when the cards follow the messages, but we did hear with the floating mountain, or the land between, I'm calling it floating mountain, that there's like all of a sudden a pathway is opening up for you. So also know that this month all planets are going to go direct before the month ends, including Uranus. So Jupiter already went direct at the end of December. Jupiter is a planet of luck, and is sitting in your second house, okay? So both Uranus and Jupiter are in your second house, and they have been sleeping, but now they're awake, and Uranus is going to come awake. And I'm emphasizing those because we have change here, we have Grand Symphony here, and then we have the land between. They are all talking about a big change, a big pathway opening up for you. And because they're in your second house, this could be a big money opportunity. Okay, so this could be a job for some of you. This could be, you finally are able to find the home or the apartment that you've been wanting, but it's got something to do with your stability, your structures, your foundation in life, and there is definitely a new pathway open. Also, if you've been like getting a lot of spiritual messages, dreams, this just messages came through, do keep a journal, Aries, because something is opening up for you. There is a big change. Harness the energy of Uranus. Do not be afraid of change, because it's going to happen anyway. So you just got to roll with it. That's how life goes. But let's see what Tarot has to say. There is a big change for you. There's something opening up. Look at that. Look at that. 9 of Cups. This is happiness over and over and over again. And in this deck, if you see, she's like floating over a treasure chest. So there is money, there is abundance, there is happiness overall. A lot of satisfaction, like jumping with joy. We have the 10 of Swords, the ending of an old cycle, coming into a new cycle because the pathway has opened up for you. We have the 2 of Pentacles, so creating that harmony, finding that balance, or finally having that feeling of like, oh gosh, I finally have a handle on things. You know, I could pretty much use that energy myself. And then the final 2 we have is the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So again, this heaviness, the stress that we've been carrying within us, that cycle is ending. If it's felt like it's been heavy, I think I'm saying that to pretty much all, but I mean, for me personally, it's been havoc. 2023 was awful. Do not want to redo that ever again, right? But we can't change what happened. So it's just like, how do we get that stress out of our mind? That's the energy. And then once you release that, you will start seeing the patterns. You will start seeing opportunities lining up for you. But Aries, definitely, I do see that you'll be very happy this month. You're going to be able to get a handle on things, especially with 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and Queen of Cups showing up, right? All these 4 cards are not easy energy, but, you know, they are showing us that this has already happened. The first card that came out was the 9 of Cups for you, okay? So it is time to be happy. It is time for that grand symphony, because the pathway has opened up for you. So be ready for this change, embrace the change, or maybe create it. You know, create your, as I say, always create your own tower moments, right? So if something's not serving us well, it's time to change it. And that's what I'm hearing for you, Aries. So advice from Spirit is, look at that. We have Moon, perception. You would, if the message is resonating so far, you would already know what this is about, okay? And if this is something that you have to do versus something that the universe is conspiring for you. We have 4th house, Cancer, immerse, and then we have Capricorn, 10th house, achieve. So, and it's interesting because you're Aries, you're the first sign, right? So in the natal chart, you're the very first sign. Your 4th is, what is your 4th? Cancer, which is showing, yeah, it's right on the axis. So 4th and 10, 1, 4, 10, and 7, those are the cardinal cross. So whatever changes you do within you are going to impact your home. They're going to impact your partnerships. They're going to impact your career, and vice versa. Any of those, because you're the first, you're on the axis, right? Any changes in any of those areas, any action in those 4 areas will impact others, because it's like a tug of war. It's the balance. It's how our chart creates the balance. And you have your Aries, number 1, you have the 4th and the 10th showing up. And then you have the Moon. So what brings you joy? What brings you that inner stability? I think that word came up for you before as well when I talked about the pathway and the land between. So Moon does talk about our securities, our emotions, our stability. Where do we find stability? What makes us feel safe? What makes us feel content and like protected? That is what's going to create your happy home and your happy career and your happy self. But reverse it. Start with the self. And then all of those things are going to fall into place, okay? So there are definitely some changes with Uranus going direct that are happening for you. So enjoy it, Aries. Have a great month. I'll see you in the next one. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading and a happy new year. So let's see, what are the overarching energies for January? By the way, all planets are going direct, especially Jupiter and Uranus, that's been in your sign forever, are both direct this month. So ooh, this is so cute. Ears wide open. Number 33. So master number 33 showing up for you. This is opportunities written all over it. Ears wide open. So my ears perked up. And I was just telling you, especially third week of the month when Uranus goes direct, you're gonna see things finally moving forward. Jupiter is already direct. They're both sitting in your houses. They're both very big planets, and Uranus is in like creating havoc for what, since 2018, since it's been in Taurus. But you know, when a planet is stationary or retrograde, they have much more powerful, but they're starting to move ahead. Don't quote me on the date. I think it could be the 28th of the month when Uranus goes direct in your sign. So look for big changes. Keep your eyes and ears open. I mean, like not just eyes, ears open of opportunities. And it's interesting, you have two animal figures showing up over here. So we have the fox and we have the wolf. So the fox wolf, what you call it? Not the species, the family, right? How we say like big cats for tigers and lions and leopards. There's something about the fox and the wolf family that if they could pop up in your dreams, because I'm hearing they could be your spirit animals. And even if not, if none of that is happening, I would say just read up online about their qualities, because certain animals show up as our spirit guides or animal guides when we need to harness that energy within us. Okay, so of course with the fox over here, ears wide open, it's all about adapting, it's all about changing, it's about being open to opportunities and being very quick on our feet. Okay, like a cat being very quick on our feet. But a fox can adapt to any environment. You know, we have city foxes, we have the forest or, you know, natural foxes. But a fox can adapt anywhere, you know. They're very clever, they're very adaptable, they're very flexible. So something around, if those keywords make sense to you, that's an important energy for you. And then the purity, there is with this card again, there's a big emphasis on family. There is a big emphasis on being the leader of the pack, but from a place of a lot of protection for our loved ones, okay? So interesting. Let's see where this goes. We have the child as we talk about family and pack energy, the child showing up. There is a new beginning for you. Could be career, could be in the home front, could be relationships, any of those areas, again, because the big planet's in your sign, which is the first house for you, or moving forward, okay? There's going to be luck, there's going to be expansion. So whatever this is, if you harness this, there's going to be a lot of expansion because Jupiter has gone direct and Jupiter just expands. But with the child showing up over here, this is a new beginning. This is a new opportunity. Again, it could be like your own vitality for some of you with the purity card. It's like how you've been feeling in your body, your mind. That's going to start healing. That's going to start feeling very fresh for you. But ears, I'm seeing all ears. Look at the big bunny ears here. Big bunny ears, the ears and the ears. So also listen to feedback is what I'm hearing. I don't know, there's a lot of messages for you. So we have 2 of Cups, we have 2 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Wands, we have Justice. Look at that, number 11. So there's a karmic cycle completing, and then we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so interesting, very, very interesting energies for you. So there is a little bit of, I would say, within you, what I'm picking up with these cards coming up, there may have been some disharmony within, okay? You may have felt imbalanced. Yeah, bottom deck energy, look, 2 of Swords. It's hard to see what's next. It's hard to see where we're going next. That may have been a challenge, but this is where Spirit is saying, like, stay open. Things are starting to shift, but I want to go back to what I was saying before is the feedback. I think there is some feedback for you that a friend, a family member, a close relative may have for you. Hear it out, because it's got to do with your karmic balance. Again, if that doesn't apply, I think we're getting very deep here. Then disregard it. But there is something about family karma, about your familial duties, about the family unit that's coming forward. So just be open to that, hearing out. But yeah, you do have a very protective bubble around you, which is good. So it's going to help you do meditate, do create that pure environment for yourself, that safe bubble for yourself, so you can do yoga, meditation, or journaling, or walking meditation, whatever works for you, but something for yourself so you can like just heal the heart chakra a little bit more. But other than that, it's like, you know, you can create a lot of harmony with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles showing up over here. Is there may be a lot to juggle this month, and it may happen all of a sudden because Uranus is going direct in your sign. But no matter what, you got this, okay? In Five of Wands, we talk about this character. Don't worry about, you know, all the other things and other events happening around you. Basically, you're just going for that top. You're going for the top. Whatever your goal is, doesn't mean you're competing with others. That's not the intention. The intention is like eye on the prize, and just being very aware of the environment, being aware of what people, the messengers may say to you, okay? The universe will always send us messengers when we want to hear something, but there is a new beginning for you, okay? All right, so let's see, what is the advice for you? Taurus, we have cross-pollinate, third house, Gemini. Then we have descendant invitation, so that's the bottom of our chart, or the across, okay. And then we have Aries, act. Okay, so this is a time for action, of course. Aries does represent new beginnings, so coming right over the child, I really like that. But you have to take action towards something. So again, if it's something, let's say if it's health related, if it's personal goals that you've been thinking about doing, now is the time, and do it after the new moon. So after the 11th of January, you can put some intentions around creating like a routine for yourself. But this has definitely got to do with something with partnerships, with the descendant showing up. Ascendant is us and the descendant is opposite from, so almost like 7th house. So there is working with others, learning to work with others. There is communication at play, and sharing ideas, okay? That's what I'm getting for you. So a lot. I feel like it's a lot that is opening up for you. So just try to balance it out. Take on what you can, and then just prioritize your life is what I'm hearing, Taurus. Okay, don't try to do everything at once. Be kind to yourself, and just try to create that harmony within. And this is where the yoga, the meditation, the journaling is really going to help create that inner balance, because you have the outer balance as well. So that's what's going to create it for you. Okay, have a great month, Taurus. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Gemini. Wish you a very happy new year. Let's look at your January energies and see what's coming up for you this month. We have a higher view, number 41, and we have an owl spirit showing up over here. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Ooh, owl. I'm looking at, I usually keep the Norman deck just for clarifications, and let me see. The owls also represent your house, so communication. The card in here is actually communication. Let me show you, because it's coming up for a reason. I think this may be a time for you to start partnering with others. There we go. The owls, that's what was like really calling me out. So maybe you have owls could be your spirit guides, your spirit animals, but this really talks about your house, like the owl figure itself talks about your house. This is the third house, or communication house. So maybe there is some higher level partnerships that are coming for you this month. Interesting, Gemini. That just took a turn of its own, and that's how it's meant to be. So let's see what else. We have wonders. I love that. Is that an amethyst? Perhaps, but we have wonders. And then let's get the final oracle for you. We have thief. All right, we got to clarify that one. Okay, interesting. I'm going to clarify with Kipper and then one with Lenormand. So we have the mature man, and I wonder. And then we have the key. Okay, so, and key to the house. Very interesting. Sorry, you can't see those cards. So we got, I was trying to clarify the thief, because usually the thief is more of an inner feeling. It's like we don't feel secure about something. We are a little nervous, or it's almost to the, you know how we feel like, oh, I don't want to jinx it. That's the energy that I get from the thief, and I'm trying to clarify, and we're getting the mature man and the house. So With these, it's almost like you're at, the precipice of unlocking something that's you're going to have for a very long time. And the house, and of course, this can literally represent that you're trying to close a deal on a home. And you're just hoping that you don't lose the home. Something like that. I mean, if you're in California, it's crazy, right? But real estate does tend to have that. Again, if that's an area that is relevant to you, but the energy is like, there's no need to be nervous. It's just like, take a higher perspective. And even if things do not happen, they did not happen for a reason. That was for your protection, because these type of energies come from our past experiences, and we're trying to still understand why did that happen in the past. And the question shouldn't be like, why? It's like, what purpose did it serve? That's what you have to look at, and you have to draw the lessons out from it. You have to draw the protection out from it. And it's like, ooh, and then finally, many, many years later, you're going to say, oh, thank goodness that did not happen, because I would not be where I am had that thing not happened, right? So it's something like that I'm picking up over here. But there is a surprise for you, and you're being asked to take a higher view. You're being asked to look at the big picture this month. But also, I feel the house of Gemini. Ooh, the house of Gemini. I was speaking astrologically, but the house is here. Perhaps your house is also going to be very busy this month. I feel it's going to be a very busy month. All planets are direct. Your Lord, Mercury, is going direct, has gone direct, but it's kind of slowly moving. It's not fully active until, let's say, I think the mid-month point of January. But your Lord goes direct. Everything goes direct. So it's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of text, emails, networking, meeting with other people, contracts. If you're trying to buy a new vehicle, a new house, electronics, anything like that, okay? So things are going to start moving. Some surprising opportunities is what I'm hearing for you, okay? So we have, look at that. We have the mature man, and then we have the wealthy man with the King of Pentacles showing over here. So some solid opportunity may be showing up for you. We have a dream coming true with the Page of Cups. These two want to come out together. Ooh, love that. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. Then these two want to come out as well. We have the High Priestess, Major Arcana, and the Hierophant, Major Arcana. Oh my goodness. Gemini, this is like inner power all over. I mean, like, wow. And again, there is a major inner wisdom with the story of the owls is prominent with you, so I'm going to stick to that. But with the High Priestess and the High Priest, this is the High Priest, this is the High Priestess, you have the feminine and the masculine. So overall, within you, there is a very powerful, look at that, 3 major arcanas. Look, there's what you have is major inner wisdom, and Gemini is wisdom, okay? It's ruled by Mercury. So there's a lot of mental power, there's a lot of communication is your strength. But with these two coming out, what I'm hearing is that trust this intuition, trust this inner power. There is a subtle difference between the inner knowing and the inner fears. So try to differentiate between the two. And with this, I look like a flathead in here with my virtual background. This is ridiculous. But hey, this is why I don't come on camera. But it's interesting because I'm looking at her head and I'm getting all heady energies from you. So know that you have the answers within. And if you are, just check yourself if you're being very adamant about a particular goal and you have a very strong hunch it's not going to happen, but you're trying to fight for it and you're trying to fight against the grain, you know what you're doing. You don't need to. You're much, much smarter than that. You're beautiful. You're smart. Just trust your instincts. That's very important. Dream on, dream big, because your dreams are going to bring you a lot of stability with the King of Pentacles. And with these two right in the middle of your spread, Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel, this is really saying something that you've been working on for a while, okay? And again, just take a higher perspective. Like, things don't move quickly. For a plant to go from a seed to a sapling to a tree, it's a while, especially in Earth years, right? It's a while. But no matter what, you're being supported by Jupiter. with the wheel showing up over here, okay? And Jupiter has gone direct at the end of last month. It is direct right now in Taurus, which is your 12th house. Very interesting. So Gemini, this may have been a period of like a lot of mental chaos, and that's difficult for a Gemini because you are the mind, okay? You're the mastermind. But with Jupiter moving forward, your luck is changing, your thinking is going to change, you're going to feel expansive in your mind. And really, like, see, both the mind cards are here. This is amazing how it all falls into place. So tap into that energy. Tap into the energy and you're going to create wonders. This is amazing, amazing for you. Also, Uranus going direct in your 12th house, in the house of the mind. Sudden changes, sudden shift in your mindset. Maybe you tap into some manifestation power. Just comment me, okay? just give me some secrets too. Okay, your advice from Spirit is first house arrival. You are arriving this month. Gemini, you're crushing your goals. You have the 6th house, sustainability. Again, number 44, angel number, a lot of protection from your angels as well. And then you have the 4th house, Cancer, so immerse. So 444, angel numbers showing up for you. Wow, and there's a 4 here, and there's a 33 here. What's happening? 3s and 4s? This is crazy. So a lot of number synchronicities around you, but with the 1st and the 4th and the 6th house showing up over here is just talking about it all begins with you. When you take care of yourself, you're gonna find there's harmony in the home, there's harmony with others, and there's harmony in our careers as well. So that's important. But with the 6th house coming here right in center, it's really talking about creating the space for you. And again, it's showing the chakras, right? So how do you create space for yourself where you can balance yourself? That's very important for you. So health routines, nutrition, diet, exercise regimen, all of that in your day-to-day routine has to be incorporated, Gemini. And again, a lot of us are very good at when the new year starts and we can set those intentions. But no, really, this is saying that this month, take the time, create a routine for yourself. And with Cancer, could really very well could be something from home, okay? It does not have to be that you have to join a gym. Maybe like within your home, what is within your control, right? Your food, your diet, what you're eating, what time you're waking up, what time you're sleeping, those things. So start with the home, start with you, and see where this takes you, okay? Have a lovely month, Gemini. I'll see you next time. Hi, Cancer. Happy New Year. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what the month of January holds for you. Let's see. This one wants to really pop out. Opening to discovery, number 34. Ooh, wow, that's a big keyhole. It's like you're opening up to another universe. Wow. Ooh, Cancer. With the key here and the keyhole, this could also be a new home, a relocation for some of you. I'm hearing that. And looking at the new one is going to be happening in your 7th house. Capricorn is your 7th house. So with others, something new with others. And then the completion is happening, I'm just checking my notes here, in your money sector. Interesting. So we got 2 for you. We have thriving and we have change, as if we had not picked up on that, with the keyhole and the opening to discovery coming up over here. Very, very beautiful energy. So new beginnings. I love it. New beginnings. Harness this energy. Okay, Cancer. And again, you are the 4th house. So there could be literally new beginnings in your 4th house. Okay. Let's get the final oracle and then we'll get going. We have unexpected income. All right. So I did say, so the completion, the full moon is in your money house, Leo, which is your 2nd house. So there is some finally, like, could be like a job offer coming in, could be a commission coming in, could be a bonus coming in, or maybe like money from other sources. Maybe, you know, the stock that you had purchased goes up really well and you're able to tap into that. Whatever there is money and abundance and stability. You're going to see big shifts over there. And I can't help but notice, but yes, there's also going to be changes in your home sector. Of course, they're kind of all related, right? I was telling Aries, because they're the 1st house, you're the 4th. So anything, any sign on the cardinal axis always has an impact all around. So with you, there could be like changes in the home. There could be changes with a partner because the new moon is in the 7th house. So it could be a new beginning with another person. It could be a romantic partnership, your spouse, your partner, or it could also be a business partnership. It could be clients. Any of those areas, excuse me, could see a big change, like a door opening for you. I like it, Cancer. So let's see what Tarot has to say. For your January, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So working with another person, there is a lot of admiration for your craft. We have the 5 of Swords, so trying to not get caught into our mental analysis. We have the Page of Wands. Let me draw 2 more, and then we'll talk about these. For Cancer Spirit, January, we have the King of Pentacles. I told you. Those pentacles are looking strong. And then we have the Lovers. So literally what we said, the 2nd house and the 7th house with another. And then, of course, the home. And then we have the unexpected income. So maybe the full moon in Leo has an important element tied to your pentacles coming over here. Again, there's a new beginning. Now this, look at, if you take this card out, look at all the other cards. They're so positive, right? It's just like there is a little bit of mental nervousness about, are things going to move in the right direction? Because yes, things have been heavy. They've been very stagnant. I have felt it. Nothing has moved forward. But now all planets are going direct, okay? By the end of this month, even Uranus is going to be direct. And that is what house for you? Oh, that's your 10th house. Wonderful. So for, big energies. And look, we have the Emperor at the bottom. No wonder this unexpected income and the King of Pentacles and the Emperor are showing up in your readings. So hear this out. Jupiter already went direct at the end of December, and Uranus is going direct. They're both big planets, and they're both in your 10th house sector. There comes the cardinal cross. So things are changing in your career, in your status, in your social status, in your title, what people know you by, what you go by, what title you go by. That is changing. There's a lot of positive growth coming in here. And again, I'm not surprised because the Lovers card is showing up here. If this is a literal partnership, this could be a business partnership or a romantic partnership. Again, you may be tying the knot. You may be making something official, be it, again, marriage, or be it a business partnership. You're signing a contract. Do so after the 11th of this month, after new moon has happened. You know, we want to do things when there's a little light, the crescent light starts showing up after the new moon, because the new moon is black, right? There is no visibility, but there is a new beginning in that sector. Money's coming in. Do not stress about it. Do not stress about it. You're going to create wonderful things. This could also be like a start of a family with the 3 of Pentacles showing up, and this one literally does show a family, you see. Usually it's like teammates, working with others, but there is beautiful changes, and you're going to thrive. You're really going to thrive. This is looking beautiful. So career changes, home changes, partnership changes, of course, anything on the 1st, 4th, 10th houses is up for change. So go for it. Your advice from Spirit. Ooh, I looked at all of these. Okay. Whatever I look at, I have to take. We have the South Node, number 33, the past, letting go of the past. We have Chiron, healing from the past, okay? And then we have progressions, journey. So moving forward, wow, right on top of change. This is beautiful. So the advice, or the advice from Spirit really is like, this is time to let go of the old and heal from it. There's, with these two coming together, there's certainly something here that has weighed very heavy on you, Cancer. Okay, and this could be a past relationship. This could be our career. This could have been our home and family situation. Just like our whole being, like our whole identity could have shifted massively, especially since I'm hearing for you from 2018, when Uranus entered Taurus, which is your 10th house, right? Which is your status, which is your title, your society title, or your job title, or whatever, like, you know, being single, married, divorced, being a mother, father, sister, brother, whatever. That area has shifted a lot. So it's time to let that go. It's time to heal from it. And then time to move forward, progress forward, because things are now starting to move, okay? That's what I have for you, Cancer. Wish you the best of luck. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Leo. Happy New Year. Welcome to your reading. Let's look at what January holds for you. And by the way, you have full moon in your house. So major completions. And it's on the 25th of January. Could be wrong. Just check your time zone. So major completions. Let's see what else is happening for you. We got 2 cards. If they come, we take them. We have the land between. It came for another sign. And then we have a deep breath. Ooh, look at that card. I have never seen that card in this deck before. So big energies for you, Leo. Yes, something big is completing. And of course, it looks like the Buddha over here. The land between. I was telling another sign that it came up for. It really looks like a pathway is opening up, but to me it reminds of like Avatar, you know, the floating mountains in the movie, the first one. I think they show it in the second one too. But it just feels very magical. Okay, something that you hadn't thought of, the pathway to that is opening up. That's what I'm hearing for you. Wow, very beautiful energies for you, Leo. Let's see what else we get. We have abundance. Yes, of course. We will take that. And then from our Kipper deck, we got 2 again. We have the coffin and the wealthy man. I love seeing this because we're talking about completion and then beginning something new. So look at that. You are ending the heaviness that we've all been feeling. Hopefully, I don't want to deal with that ever again. No more 2023. So there is an ending of the old cycle. It's very appropriate. And with the wealthy man and the abundance showing up, it just shows like there is something, some changes in your 10th house, in your 4th house, in your 2nd house. So any of the money houses, 2, 6, 10, would be growing for you. So just take a deep breath, just embrace these energies and just let go of the tension, because some path is opening up for you, okay? And let's see, your new moon is happening in your day-to-day job. Okay, all right, so this could be a job change for some of you, that you're starting a new job, or like you're starting to interview. Things are finally starting to fall into place. That's the energy we're getting. But it's also a new beginning in your health, in your nutrition, in your day-to-day routine, how you take care of yourself. So there's a new beginning there. And maybe with this card over here, of course, I have to say that you probably meditation and yoga could do you wonders, absolute wonders. Who's that? I think it's Sadhguru, who says, if you're busy, meditate for 20 minutes. And if you're really, really busy, meditate for an hour. So I can't say anything about it because I don't do, an hour-long meditations now. I myself am more of a guided meditation person. So I put it on, I listen to it, I fall asleep, and then I have beautiful dreams, and it's just wonderful. So you can try that if you want. You have the Ace of Cups. Look at that. New beginnings. You have 7 of Cups, your dreams, opening up to your dreams. I love that, Leo. We have the 10 of Wands right under the coffin. You see, the end of a difficult journey is here. It is here. Claim it. Claim it. Claim your new beginning. Again, with the 4 of Swords and the deep breath that we were talking about, and the 4 of Swords showing up. And we know that the new beginning is in the 6th house, that your health, your fitness, your day-to-day routines are going to change. This is really telling us nurture, nurture, nurture. Nurture yourself. You have to make time to heal your mind, your body. So when you're healed, you can really listen to your heart, because Leo, you are a very heart-centered sign. You represent the heart, okay? So in order for you to tap into it, you have to first physically heal, mentally heal, so you can really listen to the vibrations. And then you have 8 of Cups. So walking away from things that no longer resonate with you. Okay, this is very important, because a lot of times, we have this, I don't want to say culture, let's say conditioning, the norm of sticking to something and sticking to it till the end, no matter how much harm it's doing to us. So you're coming into a time where you're able to decipher that, because this is what exhausts us, right? This is the difficult journey. So choose to not give those things your mental energy, your mental power, and instead go towards your dream with full gutso, okay? That's what Spirit is telling us over here. So Again, we see there's the end of a difficult cycle, something you're walking away from. You have the coffin here, but what are you beginning? You're beginning a new cycle of operating from the heart chakra, operating from your desires, from your happiness, and going for your dreams, creating your own abundance, okay? And rest assured that the pathway is going to open up. Spirit is going to show you the path. And if things have felt blocked, they are going to start moving forward, okay? So let's see what's the advice from Spirit for you. We have Venus, beloved. I love Venus, and we're talking about abundance. We're talking about love, and Venus is showing up. So again, keep operating from your heart center. We have you showing up, Leo, shine, and then you have Uranus change. We did talk about Uranus and Jupiter. So again, with, let's just see, Taurus. Let me just see, 12th, 11th, 10th. Yeah, that's what we talked about. So 10th house. With Uranus going forward, definitely big career changes for you. So embrace the change. The word is right here. It is time for you to come out and shine. And it is time for you to also, if you felt a little dry, and by dry, I mean if you felt like life has been lackluster, it's been heavy, you know, it's okay to indulge a little bit, is what I'm hearing over here. Maybe to buy some flowers, put flowers up in your house. Like I have a virtual background today. I don't know why, but I just wanted it. Also because I don't come on camera. So it's just like an energy of like tapping into the Venusian side. And maybe a powerful time for you could be when Venus goes into Leo in the summer. So again, or is it summer? It could be sooner. Just check when that is happening, because that could also be a very powerful time for you. But generally, embrace the beauty, embrace the love within. It's time to shine and get ready for some changes in your career, in your money sector. So enjoy, Leo. I'll see you next month. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Wish you a very happy new year. Let's look at your January readings and see what we have going on for you. So we have the Uncharted Sea, number 46. Interesting. So new. Everything new. Let me think, where is the new moon happening for you? The new moon is happening in your 5th house. So 5th house is romance, it is partnerships, or let's say romantic partnerships, it is your business, it's your creative inventors, it's your side hustles, they could turn into main hustles, it's children, so kids having babies. Uncharted territory. So there is uncharted sea, something new that you're tapping into, and this is energy is happening on the 11th of January. So if you're doing any intentions, just do it the day after. I just like to tell people that you want to do it when the moon has started to wake up, because the moon can't see you or hear you when she's sleeping on the new moon. So just do that. Then you have trust. Ooh, very interesting. So something big is opening up for you. That's what I'm getting for you with the 5th house. Again, trust if this is a partnership that you're getting into, if there is a creative idea that you want to pursue. Trust yourself. And then I'm just looking at your completion of the 12th house. It's because the full moon is in Leo, which is your 12th house. Okay. So any mental chaos, a lot of heaviness in the mind, that is finally ending now. And then we have community. Beautiful. So coming into connection with people, especially with the full moon energy that I was getting, completion in your 12th house. It feels like if you have felt very isolated and kind of not on the same page with others, that's shifting this month with the community card showing up. Okay, you're gonna find your tribe is what is the main energy that I'm getting for you, Virgo. So let's see what Tarot has to say. What is this uncharted sea? Man, this is beautiful. You have a lot of ocean energy here. Both these cards have water, so water may be a good element for you, Virgo. And what could that mean? It could mean like, okay, spend time with water, around water, drink more water, by the way, hydrate. You are Virgo, the 6th house, that is about our nutrition, our health, our day-to-day routines and how we nourish ourselves. That's very important. So take long baths, long showers, whatever works for you. But we have the King of Wands. So, new desires. We have the Nine of Wands. Yes, you felt it. You felt it, huh? You've been very tired. You and me both. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. Hoping that this year is much better than the last. So we have the King of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands hanging there. We have the Queen of Swords. Look at all that power. The Court cards. Another King of Pentacles. And then our last card, we have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay. So we have two queens, two kings at the table. There is your community. But again, for me, if you know, most of my readings are more about inner power and harnessing that inner energy. So rest assured, this journey has not been in vain, okay? You may feel really tired, like exhausted, working on that boundary, working on yourself, creating your own sanctuary, okay? Mental, physical, or rhetorical, or metaphorical, however that may be. But it may have felt very exhausting to you and may have felt a little isolating as well. But guess what? What that has given you is the strength. It has given you the strength to tap it within your own passions. With the lion showing up over here, right? You're tapping into your inner lion. This has made you stronger than anything else could ever. You can't take no supplements, nothing, to bring this inner lion out. It's just your own experiences and your own efforts that does that. So you have King of Wands, King of Pentacles. So money is looking good. Your passion, your desires are looking good. You have the Queen of Swords and you have the King of Wands. So there's a lot of fire. I love seeing fire, fire, fire. There's a lot of fire within you, and maybe that's why the elements of water are showing up. So because also if you want to look into, like, you know, the Ayurveda doshas of the body, too much in the heat in the body is also not good. That's when we break out and we start having, you know, bad skin and whatever, tummy issues, skin flare-ups, all those things starts happening when there's a lot of heat in the body. And that's where water comes into the picture, right? It kind of calms us down. So there is a little bit of energy here where I'm picking up that there's probably too much fire in us. Again, amazing for putting pen to paper, meaning putting your plans into action. You need to tap into that inner power. But we're talking about physically, if it's been uncomfortable, then you need to switch up your food. You need to switch up your diet. You need to, like, incorporate more cucumbers and coconut and, you know, cooling things. Again, read up on it. I'm not a nutritionist, but I will say the messages that I get. And for you, water could be really healing for you at this point. And then, you know, once you balance that out, this is where the Queen of Swords comes on top. She's right smack in the middle of your spread, and she's saying, I know what to do next. I know what direction I'm going. So this is also like, with these two cards showing up together, I feel like you're very strong in creating the boundary. And I'm saying that from a community perspective. It's like you're very careful about who you're allowing, or you have come to a point where from here on out, you are being very guarded about who you allow within. And it's almost like the person or the people in my life have to be ABC, and that's what I'm going to tolerate, and no one can take advantage of me, okay? That's the determination that's coming from this card, okay? So really, really strong. It's a great month for you. But yeah, it could lead you to something new, something really new, because we do see the uncharted sea, and the boats look very similar. Do you see? It's like the curves in the boats. Very interesting. So maybe you're going to an island. I don't know. Also, if all of that doesn't make sense, and I'm going to the community part, people who have a water-like energy, who are in, what does that mean? That means people who are very flexible. They just go with the flow. And if you're somebody, if you're somebody who's very, very organized and very clear and always has a plan, it may actually do you good to hang out with those people. I have a hard time hanging out with very fluid, flexible people because I'm a Capricorn sun. I need to have a plan. Like, I need to know what I'm doing. So, but it's very interesting because it grows me in different ways. So maybe that could be something where you spend time with people who are different than you. So anyway, take it as it fits, okay? All right, so let's see what's the advice for you. All right, Virgo, advice from my Virgo. We have Pallas Athena, think. the Queen of Swords. I'm laughing because I was just telling you, if you're thinking too much, you need to hang out with people who are a bit more fluid. But no, the advice here is like you need to tap into this Queen of Swords energy, okay? The strategic energy. Pallas Athena, she is the queen, or like she's an asteroid who really is the best strategist. And then she's the best strategist in court. And by in court, meaning the king's court, meaning, you know, whatever your court looks like. You're the king of your court, but you're Pallas Athena. So strategy of how to move forward, but also in wars and battles and, you know, strategically thinking through any solution of any problems that arise. That's Pallas Athena, and it's the energy of the Queen of Swords. So have a plan. How do you want to move forward? That's going to be important. But I feel with the fire and water, don't do it with a hot head. That's what we're getting, okay? We have the first house, arrival. So there is a new beginning in your self-identity, in who you are, how you see yourself. And then we have midheaven, pentacles. So let's see, the 5th and the 12th house. So midheaven is really your career, the top of your chart, and sometimes it floats between the 10th or the 11th house. But this is like literally, as it says, the Pentacles. So I think it's time for you to peak. This is opening up the pathways for you to peak. This is going to be probably, maybe could even be like a new job. I don't know. There's so much new stuff that's happening in your reading right here. But first house and the Pentacle. So first house is right here and Pentacle is on top. So the more you ground yourself, the more clear you are on what you want to manifest, the easily you're going to peak is what I'm seeing over here. So really, really auspicious time for you, Virgo. So take it as it fits. Enjoy the month. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Libra. Happy New Year. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what January holds for you. So first up, we got 2 cards for you. We'll take them. We have a burst of magic, number 48, and then we have sacred reverence. Ooh, we got a sequence coming up. So 47, sacred reverence, and then we have 48, a burst of magic. Wow. Where is the new moon happening for you, Libra? It's in your 4th house, and the full moon is in your 11th house. Very interesting. So, because I can't help but notice the heart over here. It's almost like the 2 of Cups energy that I'm getting. And we have the key over here, and I just said house, or 4th house. So there could be a new beginning in a home, in a partnership, and it's going to feel really beautiful. Oh my goodness, Libra, this is a beautiful month for you. And the lotus showing up right next to my Buddha. Very beautiful. So this may feel like a divine partnership, like finally feeling like this is how things are meant to be. There's some sort of energy like that that's coming through for you. We have love. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what the magic is. So with the flowers, and I have flowers in my background today. I just like usually don't come on camera, but you know, because my office setting or my home office setting is very different now. So I thought of flowers, and so it could bring a little bit of cheer to people. And with this showing up for you, again, it's we have the lotus showing up for you. We have, I don't know what flowers these are, not chrysanthemum. They're all different kinds. I do see roses. I do see, is this a poppy? And then maybe a carnation. I don't know. I just know flowers. I don't know what type of flowers they are. But this is giving a very Venusian energy, okay? And Venus is your lord, right, Libra? So it's kind of telling us that you need to tap into your energy, into things that you like, creating those little moments that make you happy and bring you joy. That's very important, because things may have felt very heavy. With this Poverty card showing up, it's not about the money. This card is about the energy that we feel. We feel we've been in our cocoon, we haven't had a support system, or we've had to support a lot of other people, right? That's when this energy comes through. So with these opening cards, it's telling us that it's time to end this cycle. It's time to really go back and tap into our beautiful things and really change how we feel, because we attract how we feel, right? And the bottom deck energy, we have the main female, again, the emphasis on the flowers. So first things first, just go and buy yourself some flowers, okay, Libra? Just do it. That is, Venus loves it. Venus loves a beautiful house. And just like, again, in your Libra, you like to create the balance within I don't have to tell you that. But it's just like playing with the vibration, right? What makes you happy? You know, that would you make you happy? Like for me, it's like these days it's happy. I'm happy when I have like a nice plush throw on my desk when I'm doing my readings. It just makes me feel cozy and warm and lovely. What is that for you? What, right? So, and it could literally be flowers because Venus loves flowers. But either way, there is a change in this feeling of poverty. And by poverty, I want to call it poverty mentality, where we feel we are alone, where we feel we do not have a support system. And that is changing because you are being called to change the way you think. Okay? You've been there for others, and it's time to be there for yourself, okay? To make, with the main female, the biggest message we get is like, you need to make yourself the hero or the heroine of your movie, okay? And I know I'm being like very like, you need to do this, but that's the energy. It's so strong within because look at, this is what's opening up for you, okay? So let's see what Tarot has to say for you, Libra, but I feel Venus is gonna really bless you, really bless you. Okay, yes, we have the 10 of Cups, happily ever after. There's new beginnings in home, I can feel it. You have the King of Cups, really embracing our emotions, being one with our emotions and not letting them overpower us, but kind of like managing them and saying, what makes me happy? What makes me feel overwhelmed? How do I manage that? I have the Two of Wands. So there is a fork in the road. There is a decision to be made with this one. Three of Cups, again, more joy, more fun. And then we have the Page of Wands. Look at that lovely energy. So overall, again, like tapping into your creativity, tapping into what makes you happy. And it is your decision to make, okay? So if there's something that you want to switch up in your home, in your relationships, in your job, in your career, neighborhood, whatever that is, you're the one who gets to decide. The Two of Wands, okay? You're the one who's at the crossroads. Nobody else. Nobody else. So the decision has to be yours. Operate from the heart. Find that, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, the heart and mind coherence, okay? What is that jives with your heart and your mind? But let the heart be the leader because that's what creates the vibration. That's what creates the electromagnetic waves. But because I'm seeing love here, I'm seeing, you see this figure over here? A very aligned figure. They're one with themselves. The more you operate in this energy, the more you're able to align true happiness and also friends, okay? So again, those of you thinking that you don't have people to fall back onto, you do. Just like, text that one person that you've been thinking about. Turn it into two. They're going to show up. They're going to show up for you because you are operating from this beautiful, lovely, fresh energy, okay, Libra? So it's time to get out and mingle, and I feel like there is maybe a change in your friend circle as well, with the full moon being in your 11th house, which is the house of friends and communities and our friends of our friends. The social setting, there is changes in that. So be open to what's next, okay? So let's see what's the advice for you for the month of January. It's the advice for Libra. We have Pisces, so sensitize the 12th house, sensitize the mind. That's what Pisces represents. Change your mindset. We have ascendants, and it says entrance. So you are entering. This is giving me the energies of making yourself as a main character of your story, of the movie that your life is. Ooh, we got a lot of these. Let's see what we have. We have transits, so there are things that are changing. Let me see, where is, one second, 8. So 8th house is where you had Jupiter and Uranus. So there may have been a lot of changes in your psyche for the last, since 2018, you may have felt like a shift in your mindset because Uranus has been in Taurus, and that is your 8th house. It's the house of death and rebirth. It's the house of going within to our fears and changing from that. So, and Uranus is going direct. So things are going to start opening up. You're going to start feeling lighter with the transits card showing up. So the climate around you is changing. There are new partnerships coming in with Juno showing up. So being open to that, and look at that, Aquarius, 11th house, collaborate. This is literally where the full moon is happening for you. which is 25th of the month of January. Okay, so with so much coming up in advices, like really, like it's time to change our mindset, to open up to new partnerships, to new people, inviting them into our life, as long as they resonate with us. Okay, as long as they like doesn't make us feel off. Again, always listen to that gut feeling, to that your first hunch that you get. That's always trumps everything else. But it is time to open up to partnerships and come out of this feeling of like having to do it all on your own. Okay, so I see lovely, lovely energies for you, Libra. Enjoy. I will see you next month. Hi Scorpio, Happy New Year. Welcome to your January reading. And I would say my Scorpio brothers and sisters and friends. I'm a Scorpio rising myself, so it's been rough. So let's see how the energies are shifting and what we have in January. Endless possibilities. Beautiful card. Look at that. It's also giving me a very Aquarius energy with the stars. So like, you know, the star major arcana card. So endless possibilities. Interesting. So it could be new partnerships, could be new career, new home front, new relationships, you name it. It's all fair game at this point. We have potential. Interesting. Okay, I'm loving this energy, and I'm loving the colors. I love blue, so I love those colors too. Let's see, one final oracle here. This is Scorpio, sudden wealth. All right, 11th house. I love the number 11. I mean, duh. So interesting energies over here. So let's see, the new moon is happening in your 3rd house, which is, it's a Capricorn, so it's a house of communication, but Capricorn represents work. So there could be new beginnings in your work sector, where there could be a lot of communication, conversation with others. You could be doing a lot of interviews. Again, the sudden wealth showing up. And the completions are happening in your 10th house. So interesting. So work is a very important energy for you this month. So there could be some opportunities that could have a lot of potential for you that you may not foresee at the moment. So just go for it and try them out, because there's definitely something unlocking for you in terms of sudden wealth coming through. Again, this could be through partnerships. 11th house is the gains from a career. So this could be bonuses, commissions, promotions coming through, or if it's a business that you've been working on, you could start seeing the results of that. I mean, there are endless possibilities. That's what Spirit is telling us. So we will take it. Let's see what Tarot has to say, Scorpio. What are the energies for the month of January for my beautiful Scorpio? Ooh, so many popped up already. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, so time to go forward. Okay, I'm going to talk about this because all planets are moving direct. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. Let's get a couple more. We have, the Sun card. We will take it. Love it, love it. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and bottom deck energy, we have the King of Pentacles. So money, money, money. Abundance over here, and then a lot of guts. So okay, so what's happening this month, Scorpio, as this is, look, positive, 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 positive. This is the only card that is a little bit of confusing. So I'm gonna put this right here because wow, the color scheme goes really well. But it's about something that you can't see clearly yet. This could be a partnership. This could be a job opportunity. This could be any situation where you're unable to decide. There's like, you have like 1 foot in the door, a doorstep, and 1 foot out. You're not able to cross the threshold. And that's something where I would say, and what Spirit would say is like, there's a lot of potential. There are endless possibilities that you can't yet see, or we can't yet see in our human capacity. But don't let it block you. The only energy that can sometimes hinder our growth is like the no movement, because we trap ourselves in analysis paralysis, because we are Scorpio. Scorpios are very deep thinkers. We have to go to the bottom of everything and make sure we've uncovered everything before we move forward. Okay, I know that because I do that. But that's the only energy to watch out for. So if you find yourself being hesitant on something just because you can't see all the data points, don't do that. Just move forward. This is the time to move forward. And the Knight of Swords is a lot of momentum, a lot of power, a lot of like kinetic energy. It's just like go, go, go. And the reason I say that is like this month, if you get the opportunity, go for it. Take as much action as possible. Why? Because Mars is going to go, and Mars is direct, but Mars is going to become visible in the 3rd week of the month. And when Mars is visible, things starts moving. Mars is Scorpio's ruling planet, traditional ruling planet, right? And by the end of the month, all planets are direct, all of them. Okay, so for the next 3 months, whatever you have on your list that you want to do it. Just do it. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's the energy how I'm telling myself, is like, no matter how exhausted I am, this has to be done. This is the time frame to do it, and then just leave it to the universe and see what happens, right? Because the universe is always going to bring us the right opportunities. So you're more gutso, more power to you, full steam ahead. Tap into that inner power. What makes you happy? What makes you excited? What do you want to accomplish? Because this is your time to shine with the sun coming up. Whatever this is, or whatever these things are that you're trying to pursue, are going to make you really happy. And but just know, like, things take time. Things do take time. There is a karmic cycle. There is a universal pattern. When you plant a seed, it can't grow up into a big plant the very next day. It's going to take time. But regardless, this is going to pay off. This is really going to pay off. Whatever you're doing has a lot of potential, and it's going to lead to a lot of abundance. So I love that. And we have the King of Pentacles sitting here nice and pretty as well. So we'll take that. So let's see what's the advice from Spirit for Scorpio to harness these energies. So we got 2. First up, we have trines, sextiles, symbiosis. So this is, again, as I said, all planets are moving direct. For Scorpio, and again, just go watch an astrologer for all the energies of all the planets. But with the sextile or trines, sextiles are Venusian energy and trines are Jupiterian, if I'm not wrong, meaning those are the angles when things kind of just start lining up. Okay, that's what we're coming into, because Mars is making positive angles to Saturn in the 5th and Jupiter in the 7th. So there's very nice sextiles and trines happening for Scorpio, especially around the new moon of this month. So harness into those energies. It's almost like the message here is, don't try to go against the grain. Just go with the grain and just go with the flow and see. This could have more potential than we can see with our naked eye at this time. We have the 12th house, introspection, and with all the chakras, align your chakras. This is why I have this tattoo, is to remind myself, align yourself, girl, align yourself, come back to yourself. So this is, again, just talking about our mental space. 12th house is our mental space. So where have we been very hard on ourselves, and where is that conditioning coming from? Can we change that? Can we be kind to ourselves? And then we have Capricorn. Once you do those two, you will achieve. The sudden wealth is going to come. The King of Pentacles is going to happen in this lifetime. So you have to have that faith, but keep working. It's also a card of Saturn, and Saturn wants us to work hard, and Saturn rewards us for working hard. So you have Mars on your side, you have Jupiter on your side, you have Saturn on your side. So this month, just go, go, go. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I'll see you in the next one. Hi, Sagittarius. Happy New Year. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what January has in store for you. So I'm just looking over to my notes. The new moon is happening in your 2nd house, which is the house of your income, your self-worth. And your first card is the Oracle's Gift. I love that. I love that. Okay, so 2nd house is where the new beginnings are happening, and the completions are happening in your 9th house. So maybe some of you are completing like a higher course, maybe completing some travels. That's too many cards. Philosophy, astrology, higher learning, something like that. Could also have to do with a father figure. So some cycle is ending and completing. And then we have, 2 cards here. Look at that. It's like, in your reading. So we have Oracle's Gift. which is going to be delightful and going to be wondrous for you. So this is looking like a very positive month for you, Sagittarius. Let's get your Kipper card. We have concern. So don't know why you're concerned. Let's draw a clarifier on that because everything is looking really, really good. And then we have the main female. Okay, so interesting energies over here. But you know, with the main female, or whenever the male and female or male comes up, the message is always like you have to make yourself be the main character of your story, of the movie that you're creating. Okay, because oftentimes we give a lot of ourselves to others, but we forget to tend for ourselves. And when these come up, it's like once you start creating that space for yourself, taking care of yourself, that's when everything falls into place, and then there's nothing to worry about. But it's just like when we're spread too thin, we don't have enough energies to really see through things as they are. You know, it's almost like analysis paralysis when we are exhausted and we're depleted. So that's what this is saying, and that's going to go away because look at the cards. It is a delightful month for you. You're definitely going to receive some sort of gift this month. This could be, again, all planets are going direct, Sagittarius, right? So even by the end of the month, Uranus is going to go direct as well. Jupiter is already direct. It went direct end of December. So let's see. Sixth house. So both Jupiter and Uranus, wow, they're in your sixth house. Sixth house is the house of health, fitness, nutrition, your diet, your day-to-day routine. Do you take care of yourself? What do you eat? What's your commute look like? What your work schedule looks like? Like, what is your day-to-day life? And that's where these two big planets, and that's why they wanted to come through. These two big planets are sitting there, and Uranus is gonna go direct by the end of the month in this area of life, which means health improvements, or you're being called to make health improvements, to create time for fitness routine, for self-care, for meditation, for, I don't know if you like to have incense or take long baths. Whatever that is, creating the time for the main female, okay, or male, as the case may be. But creating the time for yourself is very important for you, Sagittarius, because that's what's going to open up the gifts. Even I'm hearing for some of you, your inner gifts as well. We have the Four of Wands, celebration. Let's see, we have Temperance, your major arcana showing up. We have the Eight of Cups, walking away from any concerns. We have the Three of Swords, healing from that. We have the Six of Cups. And then bottom deck energy, we have the Ten of Cups. So there is like this ultimate happiness, or I call this like the excess of happiness coming towards us this month, Sagittarius, right? So this is, look at this. Look at the home and family. Interesting why I wanted to put this card over here. But there is a lot of happiness in the home and family front. So if there's something that you've been concerned about, let go of that concern, because things are finally falling into place. And there's a delightful resolution is what I'm hearing, that may surprise you, but there's like no longer this energy of staying in this era of, you know, I'm in my heartbreak era. Again, I'm not trying to be mean, but you know, sometimes when we are healing and when we're on that journey, we tend to almost identify ourselves with the situation and the heartache, and that becomes our brand. So no longer letting that be our brand. Okay, we're walking away from that because it doesn't serve us anymore. It just feels very depleting. It just feels almost like taking pity on ourselves. But no, rather that experience or whatever the situation was has helped you grow and be who you are today, and helped you find your power and tap into this, you know, this beautiful whole being that you are, because you do have your major arcana showing up. Temperance, it's the healing, it's the angel who balances the universe. Here it's like the sun and the moon. It has given you the power. It has, well, you always had the power. It has unlocked your power to balance and create harmony in your life, right? So, but now it's time to move on from again, I invite you, I encourage you with a lot of love. I'm no one to judge. You know, I've been there, done that myself many times. But just like being very conscious of how we brand ourselves. Like, don't say things like, oh, you should have seen me when I was at my lowest, and Why, right? So this is something we become very familiar with, and we have to cut away from it. So again, take it if it fits, but a message is coming very strong because you have to let go of those concerns, and you have to let go of the past and bring the attention to you. What makes you happy? What makes you feel like a star in your own life? Okay, that's what you're going to work on, because once you do, look at that, you're going to reap the benefits. You're going to have the right people come forward. They're going to come forward to support you. You're going to create this harmony, delight. You'll get gifts. You'll untap into your own gifts. And then there's a lot of happiness on the home front. Again, what home means to you, what family means to you. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness that is opening up over there. And let's not forget, the new beginning is in your home, in your second house. So for sure, money is going to start flowing in. Abundance is going to start flowing in. So Venus is going to bless you as well, okay? So let's see what's the advice from Spirit. We have Mars, so put things into motion. Get going. Get going. Don't stay stuck. It's time to move forward. We have Saturn, structure. So what do you want to create? How do you want to create? And how hard are you, how determined are you to work at it? And then you have the 8th house, mystery. There is some surprise element for you, Sagittarius, I have to say, with the Oracle's gift opening up the reading, and then we're closing with the mystery card, the 8th house of the Scorpio energy. So it's almost like there is a psychic compartment that is opening up. You may be discovering some psychic capabilities, or you may like realize that when things start happening, or something you thought of, like a random thought, and then you see it happen. There could be some of those gifts opening up for you, but you have in advice Mars and Saturn. So it's like, go ahead, work hard. Go ahead, work hard. That's the energy, and that's how you're going to create this ultimate happiness and abundance within you, because that's what I see is the new cycle that's going to bring you like a lot of happiness and a lot of abundance, and just like a lot of harmony and healing within you. That's what I'm seeing, Sagittarius. Okay, so I wish you the best of luck. Have an amazing month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.